Hello, everyone. So I am back again. This time I'm reviewing the American Woman's Bible. This is much like the American Patriots Bible, but it's focusing on American women. So that is so amazing. I love it. So we have Women, Godly Virtues in the Making of America. Dr. Richard G. Lee, general editor. I'm trying to put general and editor on the same word. It's not quite working. So let's go ahead and flip it around. The features include the New King James Version, theme articles showing how biblical virtues have shaped our nation, biographies of influential American women highlighting key points of their lives, international quotes by or about great American women, or excuse me, not international, inspirational quotes. Oh my goodness. Today's just been one of those days. I can't, either I can't talk or I can't read something. Introduction to each book of the Bible, essays about biblical virtues embodied in women during key chapters of America's story. Presentation page for gift giving. And of course, here's the actual size. And let me go ahead and give you the ISBN number in case you are interested. Come on, focus, phone. It does retail for $59.99, but you can definitely get it for less than that. Now, it's so funny when I initially ordered this, which I did order it from christianbook.com, which if you're interested in it, it will be linked down in the description box below. When I initially ordered it, because I had the American Patriots Bible that was hardcover, I looked at this and just automatically thought hardcover, even though it doesn't say that. And I thought this is what it looked like, and I'm like, oh, that is so beautiful. So when it arrived, imagine my surprise when I pulled it out of the box and I saw this. Look at how beautiful this Bible is. This Bible is so beautiful. Look at this, y'all. Isn't that gorgeous? I think it's simply gorgeous. I love the stitching. I love everything about this. The stitching, the colors, the American Women's Bible on the front there, and it is just so beautiful. It is, I believe, I think it's like leather soft. I think. Parts of it anyways, I think. Yes, it's almond brown leather soft. So it's absolutely beautiful. Let me show you. Look at this. Check this spine out, y'all. Isn't that gorgeous? I think it's absolutely stunning. And then of course, here is the back of it. Got the ISBN number down here as well. Check out this edging. It is simply gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Of course, it does have a ribbon marker. It's like a orangey brown. And then we have almost that same color of head and tail band. So let's go ahead and get into this Bible. I'm so excited to do this Bible. It is so beautiful. I was excited to do the American Patriots Bible as well. I just wasn't sure how to go about it. Some of these Bibles for the reviews, I'm not sure how to go about it. You'd think it would be super simple, but not all of them are. Okay, so here we have paste down liner. Then we have the cardstock and then the presentation page. Then we have the copyright page, which this one was 2016. It is printed in China, which that I'm not a fan of. I think it should be printed in the US, but what you gonna do? And here's the foreword from the president and CEO of Concerned Women for America. Her name is Penny Nance. Table of contents. The introduction page. And even though it's printed in China, even if I saw that beforehand, which I didn't, I mean, this is the first time me really going through it. I kind of thumbed through it when I first got it, but even with it being printed in China, I'm not going to let that stop me from buying a beautiful Bible if it's a Bible that the Almighty is leading me to. A Woman's Journey to Godliness. Even though it should be should be printed in the U.S. since it is about America. Here we have the preface of the Nkjv. Okay, so here we're starting to jump into a scripture, and that is beautiful. I do love that design. It's gorgeous. And of course, every book. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Every book is their introduction is going to be like this. The author, the date, the setting, the theme, and the insights. And then here we're jumping into scripture, and then starting with all these the biographies and all that. So it's like jumping right into it. So that is so awesome. The type fonts in this Bible, it did not say on the type fonts, but if I had to guess, it's probably about a 9. I think it's definitely readable, but everyone is different. So this article is on this side. It's about Suzette Bright Eyes LaFleshy. Not sure how to pronounce her last name. And then we have Ruth Bell Graham over on this other side. This is just really a very beautiful Bible. And then this little article is on hospice and mercy. This is really interesting. The word hospice means a place of rest, and that is just what hospice service is designed to do. A shelter of compassion for the ill and dying. Wow, that is interesting. This is really interesting, y'all. Sometimes I don't really go through these Bibles until I do the review, and some of this stuff I see I'm just blown away by. So we have a little snippet of Emily Dickinson. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Okay, so let's get more into it. Let me go ahead and show y'all the beautiful ribbon marker. It is one-sided satin, very obviously one-sided satin. It is beautiful. It's almost like it's almost like you took a color brown and mixed mustard in with it, mustard yellow. It's like it's trying to be a gold, but it's not quite there yet, but I see some orange in it. So I'm not quite sure what color this is. I'm not good with that. I don't know the color wheel, y'all. But that is absolutely beautiful. Let me go ahead and show this to y'all too. We have Women of the American Revolution. I think that's really interesting too. That's my personal opinion. Some of this stuff just really interests me. But then there's other stuff that doesn't interest me as much. And sometimes that kind of surprises me. I don't want to pull that apart because I don't want to tear the page. Let me go ahead and get... Okay, there we go. So here we are in the book of Psalm. Honestly, the ghosting just is not that bad at all. What y'all see, I am actually seeing in real life. I can tell there is a little darker over here. Yep, we've got that, but it's not showing so much to where it's distracting. So that is super, super cool. Then we have devotions, or like devotionals throughout this Bible too. And I think that's super awesome that they put the... No, that's devotion. No, I am wrong. I am wrong. No, that's just the word it's covering. Oh my goodness. I don't know where my... Here it is. Yeah, devotion. That's just the word they're covering. Oh my goodness. I think my brain just went on autopilot or something at that point. Okay, women of World War II. That is awesome sauce. So we're getting through American women of the baby boomer era. And I can honestly say I am not a boomer, like in the boom era, or but it just drives me nuts. Am I the only one? It just drives me nuts when people go, like the younger generation mostly are just like, boomer, she's a boomer, he's a boomer, that just irritates me so much. It's like nails on a chalkboard. And I'm not even one of them. It just is so, and it irritates me when the older people sit there and say the millenniums, the younger crowd, and just want to sit there and like degrade them and put them down. And I think calling somebody a boomer is just the attitude behind it. I think it's just, it can be very disrespectful. Especially like the okay boomer. That is so disrespectful. That's my personal opinion, but I think it's so, so disrespectful. I know, getting off the subject. But here we are in the New Testament. I just had to share that when I saw the baby boomer era in that's the first thing I thought of. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, that just irritates me so much. Disrespect irritates me, from, it don't matter who it is to who it is. And of course, it is not a red letter. It is a black letter, which I know some people just really enjoy the black letter, prefer the black letter over the red letter. And that's fine. To each their own, right? Women of the Civil Rights Movement. This is just such a beautiful Bible. It truly is. Women of America after September 11th. Oh my goodness. Do y'all remember what you were doing and where you were on that date? I do. I sure do. My daughter was in the hospital, and I had just dropped my son off at school in the next town, and I had to be in the city to be with go back to the city to be with my daughter in the hospital. She was just a baby. She was born in 2000, and she hadn't even turned 1 yet. And I didn't even know, we didn't even know if they were going to shut down the schools or what. Oh my goodness. Whew. That was huge. Oh my goodness. Biographies. So if there's one that caught your attention, you can go straight to it. Just look it up and take you straight to it. The quotations. Those little quotations we saw throughout Scripture. And then people and topics. Then here we are with the Concordance. And this Concordance is, oh, it goes all the way back here. So it goes from 1469 to 1514. And it is a 3-column. The print is definitely smaller. The words themselves are probably about an 8, I want to say maybe about an 8, 9. 8 to 9, maybe 8.5. And then the rest of the words are probably about a 7. I don't know. They look awful small, but it's probably about a 7, 6, 7, something like that. And then we have cardstock here, and we're at the back. We're at the end of it. It is really a gorgeous Bible. It does surprise me that there are no maps in it, but that's okay. That's okay. Not every Bible has a maps in it, and that's perfectly fine. But this is such a gorgeous Bible. It's beautiful. I personally love it. It's very interesting. So if this float your boat, if this really interests you and you saw this and you just felt the spirit just get all like excited in you and kind of nudged you, I will definitely be leaving a link down in the description box below if you are interested. I believe it is currently retailing at like $17.99, I believe. Awesome price, especially with it or not retailing, but it's selling right now for like $17.99. I get the two mixed up, and that is such an excellent price considering it retails for $54.99. This is a $55 Bible, so that is amazing discounts. I think it's like 80 plus % off, something like that. Awesome sauce. But it's such a beautiful Bible. And as always, thank you so much for taking the time out to watch Little on Me. I know you don't have to, but you see my mug, you see the Bibles, you see my fingers, and you take a few minutes out of your day to listen and or watch. And from the bottom of my heart, I sincerely appreciate it. I appreciate and love each and every one of you. And I just love what I do. If this is your first time hopping on and checking out the channel, first of all, thank you, and welcome. What goes on in this channel is, and first and foremost, let me say, well, it's my channel. I don't consider it to be my channel. It's actually Yahweh's channel. I let him do all the leading, but there's Bible reviews that get done on this channel. There's Bible giveaways as well, and just whatever he lays upon me to share with y'all. But I love this Bible. I think it's beautiful. And if you think it would go great in your collection, or is maybe even your first Bible and you just fell in love with it, definitely pray about it. I always say pray before purchasing any Bible. Pray before doing anything, even putting your name in any kind of giveaway. And I will leave the link down in the description box below. But until next time, much love. God bless.